Good morning, Plum here, playing World of Tanks, and it's time for an artillery replay. Don't skip, don't go on to the next video. This guy's got really good scores for this match, so let's give him the benefit of the doubt and see if it's a really corker. It's a warming up his barrel, I guess, with that first shot, and this is Gislemark, or Gislemark. I'm gonna go with Gislemark. But if you look at this, it says he's from Sweden, and it's hard to tell with these flags whether they get it 100% right or not. But looking at his statistics, a kind of Joe average kind of player, but he's going to have the game of his life, I think, in this artillery piece. I remember playing the Bishop. It was okay, actually. I thought it would be terrible, mostly down to the name of it, the Bishop. It just doesn't sound like it's very formidable, unlike FV304. It sounds far more dangerous than a Bishop. But trust me, actually, this tank is pretty good, this SPG. Let's see if we can get off the mark here and start well. Yes, we do. We take out Benq 12345 in his T-34. Nice shot in the side. It doesn't have a very good range, this gun. It can only traverse, half the map. And that means you've got to get pretty close. Now, unlike Bert, the Bishop here isn't very quick. It's pretty slow. Unlike yesterday's tank, the SU-100Y, which is acceptable. This is unacceptably slow. And we get another kill. The SV-39. What tank is that? Am I going crazy? Is that a new tank in the game? You're out of touch, Plum, you're out of touch. Got a Covenanter now. I don't think this is going to be a walk in the park either. We are going to get shot at a little bit, so it's not an SPG game where he just sits at the back and is completely safe. We are going to have to deal with some opponents, I think. So we're looking, we're waiting. We've positioned ourselves right in the middle of the map, which is not a bad idea for artillery, because that gives you full sweep of taking on targets on either side of the map, rather than going to one corner and potentially only hitting targets from one side of the map. He can be here and... that's unlucky. Switch around and... Oh, that PZ-38 is trying to kill the Stug, but the Stug reloads and absolutely annihilates the guy. So tanks are dropping pretty quickly on both sides. It's all level still at the moment, frankly. Got the Valentine on the map, and it looks like he wants to come across the bridge. You can see on the mini-map, it's a pretty narrow arc. He's got a fire inside before the chassis of the tank wants to move, and makes that aiming reticule go absolutely enormous. So Churchill 1's pulled up. We're being patient. We're firing. That shell time is deceptively long. I thought he'd left that too late then, actually, when he fired, but really good shot. Hits the Churchill 1 for 453 damage. Churchill 1 is no doubt cursing. Gislemark. Hit him again. He's got hardly anything left now, and the reload's pretty quick on this. It's quicker than Bert, isn't it, I think? I'm going to have to count it off in seconds next time he reloads. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, Bert fires quicker, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. Stug 3 moves up again, and this time you're not going to have to get too close to him to actually make him blow up. We are firing. Let's hover over this. 114.3mm high explosives. Damage 450. Burst radius at 2.22 meters. Which can be useful when you're firing against some of these targets. Oh, I think this is where we're going to get shot at, He's definitely been seen. Got to kill this guy, hold your nerve, and we miss! Oh no, and he's got tanks in front of him. Any other situation like this, you're going to have to think that you're dead, probably. That's it. Game over. Hold your nerve. Oh, he's missed again! I haven't watched this, obviously. I'm just as surprised as you are. Covenanter's moving up, coming in for the kill shot. Oh no, we've taken more damage. Yes! Burning wreck of a Covenanter. Oh, that was good. That was a good kill. Yeah, even Gislemark in chat thinks that was extraordinarily funny. He just couldn't kill him in time. So now we've got the Valentine and the Toldy pushing us. They know we're here. I think he's going to get a hero medal for what occurs in this match in regards to being attacked by enemy tanks. You're not supposed to survive if you're in an SPG in one of these games. When you get shot at and tanks are around you, you're supposed to die in an SPG. When you don't die, you get a medal, because it is that rare. I don't think I've got the medal that he's got. Maybe I've got it once, maybe, in all 4 to 5 years of playing. Or maybe our BT7 Art can finish off the Valentine for us. It would be nice if that happened. Now we're being shot on 2 sides. I told he's turned up. Told he's reload. And his actual alpha damage is very low. So even though he's got terrific penetration, the little Toldy, he's going to sit there and take it in the face. He does so beautifully. 4 kills. We're up to 1700 damage done. And he's still giggling away in chat. His Gislemark, he's like, this is the greatest game ever. Love the Bishop. I did have some good games in the Bishop. The gun is pretty formidable. It seems to have a more punch than I seem to get out of Bert. It just seems to, you know, hit home hard. What are we thinking now? They've got the Churchill 1. And we know he's only got a couple of hit points left, that guy. He's got 49 hit points left, the Churchill 1. And the enemy artillery. So we've got our SU-85B sitting in the cap, who has now just been destroyed by their artillery. Their artillery's having a good game on the enemy team. Look at him, Kindy. He's got 5 kills. Holy smokes. So it looks like Gislemark is going to sit back here and anticipate the arrival of the Churchill 1. Now the Churchill 1 could prove problematic for the M3 Lee. If the M3 Lee aims at his turret potentially, it shouldn't be too difficult to kill, or his sides. All we really need to do is let Gislemark here have a shot at it, and he's probably going to hit. And he fires, and he hits beautifully. So it's 5-all on the artilleries. We've got a head-to-head going on here, these 2 artillery players. I should have got that guy's artillery game. That'd be a good thing to do, wouldn't it? A head-to-head. We have the same game from 2 players' perspectives on enemy teams. This would be ideal. I don't think that could ever work out though, could it? I couldn't get 2 replays in from 2 different people, both in the same match. What would the odds of that happening be? Astronomical. So, what do? You trust your M3 Lee player to get over there and actually do something. He's going an awful long way around doing it. They've got 6.5, well, it's nearly 7 minutes left. We do need the M3 Lee player to work with us on this to guarantee a victory. We can't take any hits. Being called a noob, yeah, wait until you see the scores at the end. See how much of a noob he is then. Love World of Tanks chat. Nothing seems to have improved in World of Tanks chat. I still look at it and just think, I can't believe people are actually wasting time typing this garbage into this little box down here on the left hand side. It is such a waste of time. Yeah, good one, mate. Look who's talking no kills. Give a little back. So Mr. Bishop, what can you do? This is not a bad spot to be in, is it? Look at that. Come on, M3 Lee. The M3 Lee's chances do not seem good to me somehow. I think he might die. I've seen the results screen, but I can't remember now if it's just him left on his own or whether that M3 Lee's on the scoreboard as well. Yeah, we are going to struggle to hit the artillery if it's in the same place, and he is still in the same place. We're going to have to push. If this goes south, I'll speed it up. Come on. So we know exactly where he is, we just got to get a gun on him. Is that going to work in front of that rock? I don't think that's going to work, is it? Too close. Around the rock. Our M3 Lee is baiting the enemy artillery. Taken no damage yet. Okay, we're getting closer. This is going to work. Okay. Let's get this shot off. Let's finish this game off. I am 99% certain this shell is going to hit because it's the bishop. Even though we can't see the guy, we're going to kill this guy blind shot style. And we're going to fire, and he's moved. I was really certain then that was the end of the game. Shows what I know. Come on, Mr. French Artillery. Play nice. Or can we hit a moving target? That'd be a good ending. Hit a moving target. Hit a moving target. He's going to go for the ram. Yeah, you may as well wait until he's stationed and fire. And we're going to get this guy. Yes. Do a tiny bit of friendly damage to the M3 Lee, but finally we actually finish off the game with 6 kills. Top gun in artillery. That is no easy feat, believe me. Haven't had many top guns in my artillery over the years. So let's see how he's done in his post-game stats. So that performance was easily good enough for his ace tanker in the Bishop. We also managed to pick up a couple of pins, Bruiser and Duelist. And we got this medal, Stark's Medal. While driving an SPG, destroy at least 2 enemy vehicles and receive at least 2 enemy hits that cause damage or are blocked by armour and survive the battle. So he did really well then to actually be shot at in an artillery and not die. He got shot at twice by 2 different tanks and didn't die. Fortunately, one was the Toldy, which has very low alpha damage. And the fairly quick reload on this gun allows him to actually survive and top gun and high caliber. So a really well played game in the Bishop. A funny tank. I don't like how it looks, but I like how the gun behaves. The gun seems pretty accurate and it seems to kind of lock onto targets pretty quickly, and it hurts when it hits. It really does. So a good result screen. Let's see how he did with his team scores. And we did get 911 XP. Damage done. Let's sort by damage. Yeah, 1,030, 1,060 more than the next player on the team. So he really did pretty much carry that team to victory in the end. And there's the M3 Lee. I couldn't remember if he survived or not. Obviously he did. Enemy team, he must have got a hero medal, mustn't he? No, he didn't. Got his losing XP score, but he still did pretty well for his team too. Once again, doing nearly double the damage. So that was a real artillery-based game. Whenever I watch an artillery replay, I always get the itch then to go and take out my GW Panther or my GW Tiger or Bert. They're the 3 that I own at the moment. And I've even got an inkling to get back and rebuy the Bishop for some reason. It is a pretty decent artillery piece, the Bishop. In the end, I thought I'd hate going through it, but in the end I quite enjoyed going through the Bishop, and I reluctantly sold it when I wanted to get Bert. I just needed the money. So maybe I'll buy the Bishop back one day. Anyway, thanks for sending that replay in. If you want to send in a replay, please do. There are details on my About tab. So just go there, check it out, send them in. If you can send them in via World of Tanks replays, it's very useful for me to have all this information on the click of a email, whether or not I want to take a look at it and or just file it away or consider it for a head-to-head or just do an instant replay video of it like this one. This one came in hours ago and I've just quickly made the video because I knew I wouldn't have much time to do a live one. Doing live can take up to an hour sometimes before you get a game which you're happy with. So doing a good game on a replay is always a nice way of assigning my time in the morning. So I've got 25 minutes, do a quick replay video and it's a guaranteed good game. So keep your heads down, drink plenty of water, and I shall play Water Tanks again real soon. Take care. Bye bye.